Hey, how are you? All right. Oh, this is funky because I'm using my front camera. All right. Hey, how are you? It's John from Dowie Farm, and I'm doing some cilantro today. And I know a lot of people have a lot of problems with cilantro microgreens on as far as getting them to germinate right and all that goes. And we did too for a very long time. But I'm going to show you what we do now. We've had a lot of success with it. So here we go. So first I'm going to start out with some really good high quality seeds like from Kitazawa. Hojiso, whatever you want to call it, but kitazawa.com is where I get my seeds. I get them in bulk now. I get 50 pounds because if you look in their bulk section, if you're buying 5 pounds at a time of cilantro seeds, and you're looking at $5 a pound or $8 a pound, I think is what it is right now. You're looking at 40 bucks for 5 pounds. I can get 50 pounds shipped across the country to me here in New Hampshire from California for 180 bucks. So if it works for you, do that, you know, I mean, and I haven't looked into their other stuff. They're generally around $1 a pound for shipping for big stuff, which isn't terrible. But anyway, here we go. I want to keep these videos a little short here. I'm already at a minute, so here we go. I'm going to run over what I do. I've got cilantro at every stage right now, so I can show you what I'm going to do in the beginning, what I'm going to do just before I plant, and all that, and then just out of germination and full size. So here we go. I know people are having a lot of issues, so what we've learned is if we soak them, that's right, I said soak cilantro seeds. A lot of people say, no soak. Almost every website will tell you no soak. I'm getting a great yield out of this, and I'm not having any germination issues. So, starting a high quality seed from Kitazawa, here we go. I got my scales set up. I'm going to show you here, we're zeroing out. I'm using my front camera today, so I'm a little not great at it, I guess. So, it's kind of a new thing for me. And I'm going to do a pound. So I got my 25-pound bag of cilantro here. I'm going to do a pound today. We do this about twice a week. I'm a little ahead on it right now. A lot of times I do 1.5 pounds, but I'm a little farther ahead than I usually want to be. So a pound is going to give me about maybe 12 flats, 8 to 12 flats. I'm aiming for 1.5 ounces per flat. I know a lot of people do grams. I don't do no grams, man. I used to work for a restaurant and they traumatized me with grams, so I don't do grams. All right. So I've got a pound here. All right. Can you see that? Yep. All right. Great. Got some nice. And I use oh, this is also very important, is to use the leisure split cilantro seeds. The split part is the important part. If you use regular, you know, round whole seed like this up here, I have some right here. Hold on. If you use this crap. You buy this by accident, see how round they are? That's bad, right? You want this stuff that's right here. You can see it's split, I think. I gotta learn how to use this half camera. Yeah, all right. So those ones are split in half. Each cilantro seed has 2 plants that'll come out of it. And you want them to be split in half so you'll get one, right? And then the seed heads fall off better with the splits. Anyway, here we go. I'm gonna soak these bad boys. And I found a 6-hour soak. I got my dehumidifier hose in here. 6-hour soak works great. All right. And I'm going to go cold water soak, and I'm just going to let them do their thing here. I hope you can see that. All right. Yes. All right. You get it, right? And I'm going to give them a little stir. I just want to make sure they all get coated. And I'm going to lose some seed in the process here because they're going to stick to sides and dry out. But anyway, yeah, that's what we're doing. We're soaking the seeds. Cool. You guys get the gist of that. I'm going to let these things soak for 6 hours, at least. But I don't want to go too much longer because I don't want to drown them either. But 6 hours soak on these. I'm doing the same thing with peas and sunflower now. Let's go over here. I never turned off this. That's better, isn't it? A little quieter. All right, here we go. All right, so here's my intermediary step. I've got some germinating seeds. And I've let these bad boys germinate since Friday. Today's Monday. So 4-day germination, and I'm getting this. I'm getting probably, I would say, 1/2 inch roots coming out of this. And when I plant these, I'm going to put them in this soil that's mixed 50-50 with perlite, okay? This is a real high quality organic composty soil, right? I mix that myself 50-50 with chunky perlite from Sunleafs, and there's my soil pile for today that I gotta mix. I'm gonna mix all that soil today. There's a little bit going on. So I take those and I just put them in on the top, right? So I fill my tray, I sprinkle them across the top real dense, and I hose the shit out of them with my hose on my sprayer setting so that the roots kind of get down into the dirt a little bit. And that's all I do. That's it. I just cover them. But anyway, so here we go. Here's germination after, well, I planted these bad boys on 10/17, and today is October 23rd, the day after Buffalo Bills victory. That's right. So we're at 6 days of germination total. But remember, they sat germinating just in a bin for 5. So I'm at 11, right? And usually what you get is 18-day cilantro, 18 to 21. So I'm going to get this ready in about a week, and it will be. It'll be ready in 5 to 7 days. But here we go. So now we're looking at this, right? This is just out of germination stack. That's a 1-inch flat. It gives you an idea, all right? I get them up to about 2.5 inches before I pull them out. They're just peeking through the top. Here's one that's still got a cover. See how they're just peeking through the top there? Don't take this light here, by the way, as something that I use. That's an experiment. That sucks. All right, but yeah. So they're just peeking to the top, and I usually masking tape these, but I already pulled the tape off, and I'm gonna just yank that out, and I've got nice, dense, awesome looking cilantro. And then here we go. Let's go over here to where I've got stuff growing. Sorry to sling you around. I gotta remember to go slower. Yeah. All right, and we've got cilantro. Now, it's important to use a lot of light with cilantro or it grows funky, and you can probably see that. I got one there that molded out on me, by the way, and the one in the back is half harvested, but you can see I got some nice true leaf. I don't have too much seed head. I'm gonna get 5.5 ounces out of this thing, and our date is 10/8, so 15 days, right? But 4 days in germination, so we're doing pretty good. We've got what, 15 plus 4, 19-day time. It was ready on Friday, so I'm actually getting 15 days out of it, which is pretty impressive. Anyway, that's what I got. Cilantro in 7 minutes. Good stuff. John from Dowie Farm. I think that's all the instructions. I don't know. I get some adult onset ADD, so I don't remember this stuff very well. And this front camera, it's freaking me out, man. Take it easy.